Time has always been a mysterious force. It moves forward, unstoppable, shaping our lives in ways we often don't realize. But what if we could break free from its flow? What if time, instead of being a straight line, was a tangled web waiting for us to explore? In this video, we're diving into a concept that merges four captivating elements: time travel, alcohol, swords, and an immortal system. At first glance, these ideas might seem unrelated, but trust me, they intertwine to create a narrative that's as thrilling as it is thought-provoking. Imagine this: a timeless traveler, armed with nothing but their wits, a legendary blade, and an endless supply of liquid courage, navigating worlds where immortality isn't just a dream, it's a system. How would such a journey begin? What choices would you make if the clock didn't dictate your life, but rather, you dictated the clock? Before we jump into the heart of this story, I want to pause and hear from you. What's your take on these themes? If you could time travel, what would you bring with you? Would it be a weapon, a relic, or maybe something as simple as a drink to toast to your adventures? Let me know in the comments below, because your imagination is what fuels this channel. And while you're here, don't forget to hit the like button to show your support and subscribe to join our growing community of curious minds. Each click helps us keep creating content that challenges the ordinary and sparks new ideas. In today's video, we're going to explore these elements not just as standalone concepts, but as pieces of a larger puzzle. We'll uncover their symbolic significance, connect them to real-world philosophies, and even imagine scenarios where these elements could shape an entirely new way of thinking about life, purpose, and adventure. So, grab your favorite drink, be it coffee, tea, or something stronger, and let's journey into the unknown. Let's uncover the secrets of time, courage, and the pursuit of something eternal. Are you ready to step beyond the limits of reality? Let's begin. Time travel has always been one of those ideas that completely captures my imagination. It's not just the allure of visiting ancient civilizations or seeing the distant future. It's the possibility of reshaping moments, fixing mistakes, or perhaps even making entirely new ones. But here's a question I've always wrestled with. If given the chance, would I change the past, or would I let it be? Scars and all? For me, the scars are part of the journey, a reminder that even in our mistakes, there's wisdom and growth to be found. Let me share a story. I once found an old bottle of whiskey in my grandfather's attic. It was a brand I'd never heard of, and it had clearly been sitting there for decades, forgotten and gathering dust. My grandfather, a man of few words but endless stories, told me it was a traveler's drink, something he'd take with him on his long journeys across the countryside. He said, "This bottle has seen more places than you have." Boy, that bottle became a metaphor for me. It's not the whiskey that mattered, but the journey it symbolized. Like a time traveler's companion, it had borne witness to countless memories, some joyful, others bittersweet. In many ways, I think alcohol, responsibly enjoyed, of course, acts as a time machine of sorts. A single sip can bring back vivid memories of moments long past, like that first glass of wine shared with friends on a summer night, or the celebratory toast after a hard-earned victory. It's a bridge to nostalgia, an anchor to moments we cherish. Then there's the sword. Growing up, I was fascinated by stories of warriors, knights, and samurai. The sword, to me, is more than a weapon. It's a symbol of resolve, discipline, and protection. My favorite story comes from a family trip to Japan, where we visited a blacksmith who forged katanas. He spoke of each sword having a soul, shaped by fire, hammer, and the hands of its maker. I remember holding one of his finished swords. It was heavy, yet perfectly balanced, and the craftsmanship was awe-inspiring. That moment made me think about how we all forge our paths, under pressure, through adversity, and with determination. It's no wonder swords appear so often in stories about time travel. They're timeless artifacts, bridging the ancient and the modern, wielded by heroes in countless tales of adventure. But let's not forget the idea of immortality. The concept of an immortal system is something that intrigues and terrifies me in equal measure. Would eternal life be a blessing or a curse? I often think about a quote from one of my favorite books. Immortality is not living forever. It's being remembered forever. That struck a chord with me. It's not the length of our lives that defines us, but the impact we leave behind. What's the point of living forever if your days are empty of purpose? There was a time in my life when I thought immortality would solve everything. No deadlines, no fear of growing old, no goodbyes. But as I've grown, I've realized the beauty of life lies in its fleeting nature. It's the ticking clock that pushes us to chase dreams, mend relationships, and make every moment count. Immortality might sound appealing, but without an end, would we ever truly begin? And yet, the idea of an immortal system isn't just about personal gain. It's about legacy, about creating something that outlasts us. That's why I'm so passionate about storytelling. Stories are immortal. They survive through generations, teaching lessons, sparking imagination, and connecting us across time. Even now, as I share these thoughts, I'm adding my own small thread to the tapestry of human experience. I'll never forget an older friend of mine who once said, "Life isn't about living forever. It's about making something that will." He spent his years building a community center in our town, a place where kids could learn, grow, and dream, even though he's no longer with us. His legacy lives on in the laughter of children and the memories of those he touched. To me, that's the true essence of an immortal system. When you blend these elements together, time travel, alcohol, swords, and immortality, you get a fascinating mix of ideas that challenge how we view our lives. Each represents a unique aspect of the human experience. Time travel as a yearning to control our fate, alcohol as a conduit for memory, the sword as a symbol of strength and resilience, and immortality as our quest for meaning and impact. So now I want to turn it over to you. What are your thoughts on these ideas? If you could wield the power of time, what would you change? Or would you let history run its course? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear your stories and perspectives. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying the journey so far, and subscribe to stay part of this incredible community. Your support means the world to me, and together, we're building something that, just maybe, will stand the test of time. Stories that delve into themes like time travel, alcohol, swords, and immortality carry an almost mythic resonance. At first glance, these elements might seem disconnected. A sword might symbolize power, alcohol might evoke camaraderie or chaos, and immortality might be seen as a gift or a curse. But beneath these layers lies a rich tapestry of meaning that reflects human desires, fears, and cultural evolution. Let's begin with time travel. The allure of time travel lies in its promise of possibility. It's a tool for the ultimate what if? What if you could undo a past mistake? What if you could glimpse a future you long to see or avoid? Time travel is more than a fictional trope. It's a mirror reflecting our deep-seated anxieties and hopes about the passage of time. For example, think about how time travel often symbolizes regret or redemption. A character might journey to the past, desperately trying to change the outcome of a tragedy. This reflects a universal yearning to rewrite moments that haunt us. At the same time, it raises moral dilemmas. Should we change history if given the chance? Would those alterations rob the present of its meaning? Now, layer in alcohol, an often overlooked narrative device. In literature and film, alcohol often serves as a catalyst for transformation. It can symbolize celebration, freedom, or creativity, but it can also lead to destruction, revealing truths that might otherwise remain hidden. Consider how many pivotal moments in stories unfold over a drink. Alliances are forged, secrets are spilled, or courage is summoned. Alcohol is also tied to rituals and traditions. From ancient sacrificial ceremonies to modern social gatherings, it embodies both the highs and lows of human experience, making it a potent tool for storytelling. Next, let's turn to the sword. Historically, swords are not just weapons, they are emblems of honor, legacy, and struggle. The image of a sword is often tied to conflict, but it also signifies justice and protection. Think of legendary blades like King Arthur's Excalibur or the Japanese katana. These are not mere tools, they are characters in their own right, imbued with meaning and personality. The sword often bridges the physical and the spiritual. In many stories, wielding a sword requires not just skill but also virtue. A sword demands discipline, a theme that resonates deeply with readers and viewers who admire the balance between raw power and controlled strength. Finally, we come to immortality. Perhaps no theme encapsulates the human condition as profoundly as the pursuit or rejection of eternal life. Immortality is often depicted as a double-edged sword, bringing both blessings and curses. On one hand, who wouldn't want to defy death? Immortality promises endless opportunities, the ability to witness history unfold, and the power to leave an indelible mark on the world. On the other hand, stories about immortality often focus on the isolation it brings. When time ceases to matter, so does urgency, relationships, and even the meaning of life itself. Interestingly, when these four themes intersect, they create a dynamic that is endlessly fascinating. A time traveler with immortality, for instance, might grapple with questions of purpose. A sword-wielding hero who seeks solace in alcohol might embody a clash between strength and vulnerability. These intersections reveal our own struggles as humans. We wrestle with time. We either wish for more of it or yearn to slow it down. We crave moments of joy, sometimes found at the bottom of a glass, while striving for justice and grappling with mortality. Yet, these themes are not merely reflections of struggle. They also symbolize resilience. Time travel represents our adaptability. Alcohol, despite its pitfalls, reflects our pursuit of connection and solace. The sword is a testament to our determination to fight for what matters. And immortality, whether we achieve it through legacy or memory, shows our relentless hope to leave a mark. In essence, these elements serve as a metaphorical toolkit, each offering a way to navigate life's uncertainties. They invite us to ponder questions like, what would I do with infinite time? How would I wield power responsibly? How do I cope with loss or celebrate fleeting moments of joy? As creators and storytellers, we use these themes to bridge the gap between fantasy and reality. They allow us to imagine worlds where anything is possible, yet grounded in truths that resonate universally. So, as we dive deeper into this exploration, I encourage you to think about your own interpretations. Which of these elements resonates with you the most? And if you could step into a story featuring these themes, what role would you play? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Stories that intertwine time travel, alcohol, swords, and immortality possess a unique charm, offering profound insights into the human condition while delivering captivating moments of adventure and intrigue. These themes are deeply embedded in our shared imagination, drawing from literature, film, mythology, and even history. Together, they create narratives that challenge perceptions of reality and the boundaries of possibility. Time travel often symbolizes the ultimate human desire to rewrite mistakes or witness the unfolding of destiny. Think about the emotional weight behind the idea of revisiting pivotal moments in life, decisions that could alter the course of history or personal trajectories. The concept of moving through time resonates because it speaks to our collective fascination with what if and what could have been. Such stories delve into the consequences of tampering with time, illustrating that even with immense power, the cost of such interference can be devastating. Alcohol, on the other hand, serves as a versatile storytelling device, often acting as a social lubricant, a symbol of celebration, or even a harbinger of tragedy. It lowers inhibitions, revealing truths that characters might otherwise suppress. In moments of despair or euphoria, it becomes a tool for connection or disconnection. Shared drinks often signify camaraderie, while excessive indulgence can lead to ruin. Alcohol has a dual nature, much like humanity itself, capable of joy and destruction in equal measure. The sword represents honor, conflict, and transformation, often embodying the warrior's journey. Swords have been pivotal in countless tales, from mythical legends to modern epics. They symbolize both protection and aggression, a tool for justice or conquest. Each swing of a blade can carry profound weight, deciding fates and reshaping the world. These weapons transcend their material existence to become symbols of the wielder's values and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Immortality stands apart as both a blessing and a curse. The idea of living forever captures our imagination. Yet many stories reveal its isolating and dehumanizing effects. To outlive friends, lovers, and civilizations transforms immortality into a heavy burden. Through this lens, immortality becomes less about invincibility and more about the longing for connection, purpose, and the ability to end one's journey on their terms. Now imagine how these themes combine into a single narrative. A character armed with a sword representing their ideals, consuming alcohol to numb the weight of their immortality, while seeking redemption across centuries through time travel. The interplay of these elements creates a tapestry of experiences where characters wrestle with their identities, choices, and the consequences of wielding such powers. These examples highlight why these themes endure. They reflect timeless struggles and desires. They tap into the essence of what makes us human, the longing for connection, the pursuit of purpose, and the confrontation with our own limitations. The stories they inspire challenge us to question what we value, how we live, and what sacrifices we're willing to make for the life we envision. Through every stage of personal and professional growth, one undeniable truth stands out: failure is not the end, but rather an integral part of the learning process. In the face of challenges, setbacks often teach us far more than successes ever could. Reflecting on my own journey, I've come to realize that it's not the moments of triumph that define us, but how we rise after falling. The key is not to fear failure, but to embrace it as a teacher, a stepping stone to something greater. It was only after experiencing my own share of missteps that I began to understand the value of perseverance. When a project I deeply believed in collapsed, I felt defeated, unsure if I should continue pursuing similar goals. But with time, I recognized that each failure holds a lesson, a chance to reassess, improve, and move forward with even more knowledge than before. This insight has profoundly shaped my approach to challenges, not just in work, but in life itself. Another important realization was the power of persistence. While it's easy to become discouraged when faced with obstacles, it's often those who continue pushing forward who eventually see success. In my own experience, it was the projects that seemed impossible at the outset, the tasks that I thought I couldn't possibly complete, that taught me the most about my own capabilities. The true measure of success is not how quickly you achieve your goals, but how consistently you work towards them, even when the path ahead is unclear. Every step, no matter how small, brings us closer to where we want to be. This lesson has helped me stay grounded during moments of doubt, reminding me that progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. Along with persistence comes the realization that change is not only inevitable, but also necessary. Growth requires us to constantly evolve, to step outside our comfort zones and challenge the norms we've set for ourselves. For a long time, I resisted change, believing that the way I had always done things was the best approach. However, as time passed, I learned that stagnation is the true enemy of progress. Embracing change, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain, is crucial to development. It's through these moments of transformation that we unlock new potential, gain new perspectives, and become the person we're meant to be. By stepping away from the familiar and opening ourselves to the unknown, we create opportunities for personal and professional breakthroughs. One of the most profound lessons I've learned is the importance of self-reflection. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the significance of pausing and reflecting on where we are, what we've learned, and where we're headed. Yet, taking the time to reflect can be the difference between simply existing and truly living. It's through self-reflection that we understand our strengths, recognize our weaknesses, and identify areas where we can grow. It allows us to adjust our course when necessary and celebrate the progress we've made. Reflection isn't just about looking back. It's about using the past to guide us toward a more informed and intentional future. Lastly, I've come to understand the power of community and collaboration. While individual effort is important, there's immense strength in working together toward a common goal. The people we surround ourselves with, whether in the workplace, among friends, or in our personal lives, can have a profound impact on our journey. Collaboration fosters creativity, sparks new ideas, and helps us overcome obstacles that we might not be able to tackle alone. Through collaboration, I've witnessed the power of shared vision and collective action, proving that when we come together, we're capable of achieving far more than we ever could on our own. These lessons, learned through experience, setbacks, and personal growth, have shaped my approach to life and work. They remind me that success is not just about reaching a destination, but about learning, growing, and adapting along the way. Every challenge, every failure, and every moment of self-reflection contributes to the ongoing journey of becoming the best version of ourselves. Through persistence, embracing change, self-reflection, and collaboration, we can navigate the complexities of life and unlock the fullest potential within us. As we reflect on the journey we've taken, whether long or short, we realize that each step holds its own unique value. The experiences we gain, whether they result in success or failure, are invaluable lessons that help us grow. From these lessons, we not only come to understand the importance of perseverance, adaptability, and community, but also realize that personal growth is an ongoing process. It's a path with no definitive end, where each passing day presents a new opportunity to learn, to improve, and to reach for bigger goals. Looking back at the lessons we've shared in this article, I hope that you've found value and inspiration to continue your own journey. Perseverance, the ability to learn from failure, and the willingness to change are crucial ingredients for achieving true success. However, never forget that each person's path is unique, and your journey is your own. What matters is not the destination, but how you walk the path, what you learn along the way, and what you can share with the world from your own experiences. Share your story. Your story, whether it's the challenges you've faced, the successes you've achieved, or even the setbacks you've overcome, can be a powerful source of inspiration for those around you. I encourage you to open up and share your experiences with the community. Who knows? Your story might be the catalyst for positive change in someone else's life. We all have something valuable to teach each other, and by sharing our stories, we contribute to creating a stronger, more supportive, and uplifting community. Explore and grow every day. Remember, the journey of learning and growth is endless. Each day presents a new opportunity to explore yourself and develop skills you might not have thought possible. Don't be afraid to try new things, because only when you step outside your comfort zone will you discover your true potential. And remember, sometimes the most significant growth comes from stepping into the unknown, learning through experience, and embracing the lessons that life has to offer. Join the conversation. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences related to the lessons we've covered here. Feel free to leave a comment below sharing your personal stories or insights, and let's keep this conversation going. Your perspective could be just the encouragement someone else needs to keep moving forward. If you found this content valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more. By engaging, you not only support this platform, but also help spread valuable knowledge to others. Together, we can create a space where learning and growth are celebrated, and where we all help each other reach new heights. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep sharing your story. Thank you for being a part of this community, and I look forward to hearing from you.